Alex is a young lad in year 6 of primary school. He's somebody who Jane has described as not really managing to engage, or hadn't really managed to kind of figure out the best way for him to engage in school and learn. He's not somebody, he's had lots of assessments and lots of things to try and figure out what it is that's going on around Alex's learning. And he'd been part of quite a range of interventions in school as well, because of various different TAs or teachers have been trained to in those techniques and tasks, but kind of realised that actually when they sat down they were really honest. Although there wasn't specific things they could pin on it, they knew they weren't reaching Alex, and Alex really wasn't engaged with the school curriculum, especially in the mornings, with his literacy and his maths and his reading and learning. There was something not going on, and he wasn't getting to where he needed to get to. So they kind of thought, okay, let's get back to basics and actually let's figure out Alex and what we know about Alex and what good support looks like for Alex and what's important to Alex. And they figured out that actually what they needed to do was kind of turn the whole situation upside down. And what they've ended up doing, the things that Alex really does engage with, and some of the things that he's really talented at, is building things and making things, putting things together, taking things apart, in fact sort of the whole engineering type discipline stuff. So now, instead of being part of the usual school curriculum, he spends a lot of his school day in a shed, basically, with school grandad. So Oxley Park Academy have got a school grandad. They established they needed somebody to come who was an older man who had that approach that he could kind of engage people differently. So they fundraise and everything. They've got this big shed, which is effectively their engineering shed, and he spends his time with his learning. He's cutting, he's measuring, he's designing, he's sorting things out. He's getting all his literacy skills from doing things like reading instructions, because he's good at reading instructions, and all his math skills from all the different engineering tasks and things he's done. And what they've done is they've found a curriculum based on engineering skills, which they've introduced into the school. And they've also thought, actually, the knock-on effect, when Alex moves on into secondary school, the legacy he'll leave behind is actually Alex isn't the only one, and there are lots of other children as well who will get huge amounts of much better learning and better quality education through doing this sort of learning, engineering sort of based learning, than other children. So that's a resource that's established for other children who'll benefit from that too. So that's something that Alex, when he moves into secondary school, will leave behind. And it's worked brilliantly, to the point that they're now looking onto an advanced engineering qualification as well, that children can access as well as part of the curriculum, which is a completely different way of looking at it, and was very much about Alex leading the learning and leading the design of what they deliver, rather than the school imposing their fixed programs onto the children to try and get them to do stuff.